Hey everyone, you're watching News Insights.
Chambers of Commerce and our many distinguished partners and friends from both India and Singapore. Thank you for honoring us with your presence this morning. Today, under the theme Connecting Innovators, we are not just opening an office, we are inaugurating a platform for shared ambition with the launch of the Singapore Enterprise Centre, or SEC, here in Bengaluru. This city is a perfect home for a centre designed to connect innovators. Singapore and India are natural partners. Singapore offers a trusted platform for global businesses, while India brings unmatched scale, talent, and velocity. The SCC at Bengaluru sits at its virtual intersection, an ideal launchpad for regional and global success. Our mission is to make market entry simpler, faster, and more successful for our companies from both sides. Our promise to you is anchored in three commitments as follows. We will be present on the ground and accountable. We will be practical, focusing on execution and introductions that matters. And above all, we will be a true partner, measuring our success by your win. This launch is about building a durable trust bridge, and its platform is already taking shape today, thanks to our many partners. I must take this moment to express my sincere appreciation to our core partners, Universal Success Enterprises and New Kolkata International Development. Our partners, MAP Group, Swansea Group, and Takra Corporation. Our priority banking partners, HSBC, our priority partners for incorporation, Incorp Advisory Services, and our priority partners for HR, Black Mountain. Your support is a powerful endorsement of this initiative and mission. This spirit of corporate collaboration is precisely what we aim to foster. To steer this strategy effort, I'm proud to formally announce the formation of the SBF India Business Committee, or SBF-IBC.
Perhaps seen him as a very young man in 13 Talkatora Road. We both will understand the address. So, and Madam Shobha Kandagle, and we are very honored that all three very distinguished people have come to this. We are, and Mr. SSTO, as he said, my old friend, not only my old friend, he had a lot of trust in me in doing things in the Singapore Business Federation. Didn't speak Spanish, I never had any business in Latin America, but he made me the chairman of Latin America Business Group, and I think the SBF did quite well with that group for the first 3 years. Kok Pin Soon, my industry leaders, friends and partners. The Chairman SSTO has eloquently laid out strategic vision and announced the formation of our new committee. My job is to tell how we are going to drive it. I'm honored to lead the new SBF India Business Committee of SBF IBC. We all know that great meetings don't automatically happen. The SBF IBC was created to close that execution gap. We're a committee of operators, and our mission is to open doors, de-risk decisions, and remove friction with speed. So This was from the prepared speech, but I must say, I want to deviate a bit and say the history of starting this. So, we always felt that we should do something, Singapore Business Federation need to be here. So the most difficult part of the business was to convince.
We will have more than 50,000 people coming in. We will be having the best minds across the world coming in, talking to us about innovation, talking to us about inventions, talking to us about sustainable solutions that will help governments. And I will send a formal invite to SBF by today evening, and I would request you if you could pass it on to all your members and chambers. It would help us to converge and for you to evaluate the great ecosystem that the government of Karnataka has built, the great ecosystem India has built. It's a convergence of the best minds in India, across Asia and across the globe, coming in together to solve real life problems, solve governance problems, and I think it will be a great place for all of you to visit. It's here in the Bengaluru International Exhibition Center for 2.5 days, and it's going to be a great showcase.
For Foreign Affairs, Trade and Industry, Ms. Ganj Hua, Singapore Business Federation Chairman Teo Song, CEO SBF, Mr. Ko Ping Soon, my dear Karnataka Minister, Mr. Priyanka Khargeji. He is the Minister for Information Technology, Biotechnology and also Rural Development and Panchayat Raj. Mr. Prasun Mukherjee ji. Dear friends, media friends, I welcome SBF to Bengaluru. You started a new chapter in Bengaluru and also the relationship between Singapore and India. It is my privilege to join you all for the inauguration of Singapore Enterprise Center, a representative office of the Singapore Business Federation in Bengaluru. India and Singapore are important partners for each other. Economic cooperation has been bedrock of our relations. Singapore was the first country with which we concluded comprehensive free trade agreement in the form of India-Singapore Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement, that's called CECA. Our trade has grown multi-fold since signing the CECA, that was in 2005.
His Excellency Shri Priyanka Kharge, Chairman of Singapore Business Federation, Mr. S.S. Teo, CEO of SBF, Mr. Ko Ping Soon, Chairman of the newly established SBF India Business Committee, Mr. Prasun Mukherjee, distinguished guests, friends from India Enterprise Center after Jakarta, Ho Chi Minh City, and Bangkok. Established under the Global Connect at SBF initiative by Enterprise Singapore and SBF, this new center will play a key role in strengthening our economic ties with India by providing a local base for Singapore SMEs to enter the Indian market, explore the synergies, and create partnerships with local companies. This is also a significant milestone as India and Singapore celebrate 60 years of diplomatic relations and also mark 20 years of the CECA or SICA this year. The SEC at Bengaluru will signify our intent to do more with India, Now today I would like to share my wishes and hopes for Singapore and Indian businesses to bring this collaboration further. Now, first, to advance the Singapore-India growth story together, Singapore and India share a strong
Deputy Director of Singapore Business Federation for internationalization. As you are all aware, internationalization is not an easy journey. SBF has always been helping Singapore companies looking at growing their business overseas. India is one key market that we are focusing, and we are seeing rapidly number of growth in terms of companies taking an interest in expanding their business here. Our office for SEC at Bengaluru is actually situated in WeWorks at MG Road to make it convenient for Singapore companies to land and meet with us. The main purpose of the office is really to create a common corridor between Singapore and India, and bringing connections, bringing knowledge, information, and all the know-how in terms of setting up here. Of course, while we set up our office in Bengaluru, our coverage, assistance to Singapore companies is pan-India. We will look for the most optimal state, city, and connections, for Singapore companies to rapidly grow their business here, depending on what the business needs are. We want to count on the government of India to help us expand, whether is it our coverage, whether is it our connections, and of course with the input of the Singapore Business Federation India Business Committee that has just been set up, chaired by Mr. Prasun Mukherjee of USEL. I'm sure that we will be in a very good state, to provide all the assistance to Singapore companies, as well as assistance to Indian companies looking towards Singapore, and venturing into the ASEAN market using Singapore as the platform. So thank you very much. I look forward to all your support, and hope that we can find a way to work together in the bigger good between Singapore and India. Thank you.